Hello everyone, we are back with Glenn Velvet Reviews here, and checking out my fish tank. I got some testing done today. I've been having a lot of problems with invertebrates. They've been dying on me after about a week. I put them in and they die. I don't have a copper test or any kind of other kind of test, so I took it to, well, I do have, I have salinity, and I obviously have a couple tests, but I don't have everything. So I brought it to my local fish store in Clifton. Absolutely Fish. I brought it over there in Clifton and we tested it out and found out that there is a little bit of copper inside of the fish tank. So trying to go through it and figure out where the copper came from, because I never put the water from the fish that I buy, I never put them inside my fish tank ever. I never put the water inside there. I only put the fish, I acclimate it inside, and I do it properly, you know, the proper procedure I do. So I definitely didn't get it from there. So what I'm thinking is how I got it is from my UV sterilizer. My UV sterilizer, if you saw in my other videos, I made my own little, I guess you could say, diffuser or water suction line or whatever. I had to make my own. It's right here in the back, this blue line right here. That blue line is the UV sterilizer. There's a pump on the bottom that sucks up. So I built a little U-shaped thing, like handle kind of setup to use right here. So I have it's a little bit of a U-shaped kind of thing, and this is what it looks like. Now the problem is I didn't realize is that I used brass in here, and after a while the salt water is going to eat the brass, and then you're going to have metals inside of your fish tank. I'm new to the aquarium hobby, so my bad, I made a mistake. I wasn't thinking straight. I was thinking as long as the brass was not in the salt water, it wouldn't break down. But with my UV sterilizer, I have water running through this brass fitting and this brass fitting continually. So eventually it's breaking down on the inside and it's putting it right into my fish tank. So that's kind of what happened and what's going on. And I'm pretty sure that's the main reason why I have copper in my fish tank. So just to let you guys know, if you're having a similar issue, this is to help everyone out, help you know, the viewers out and stuff like that. If you're losing invertebrates, yes, test for obviously test for copper. That's the big thing that kills them. I get it. And so you're going to make sure you want to test for that, and test multiple times. I went to 2 different fish stores. One told me I had no copper, or maybe he didn't tell me and he thought it was low enough that I didn't have it. I'm not sure. And the other store said that I do have copper. It wasn't a lot, but it can be enough to kill my invertebrates. And this is exactly what's happening. My invertebrates are dying. So pretty much in a nutshell, I got to take out this UV sterilizer. This is the UV sterilizer I have. I put a review, a couple videos before this. I put a review on it, me unboxing it and stuff like that. So that's the UV sterilizer that I have. So that's the one that I'm using. And so now we're going to take this thing apart, take it off the tank. I'm going to have to figure out another way to use the UV sterilizer without using the copper, well, brass. That will obviously is putting metal, you know, potentially putting metal inside my fish tank, and now I can understand why my invertebrates are dying. So I got that from the fish. I found out that from my fish store. They charged me a couple bucks to do a water test, and that's kind of what they found. So I'm gonna take that. Let's take out this UV sterilizer right now and get this thing out. They also gave me this at the store. Cupri Zorb, whatever. Synthetic resin for removing copper. So they sold me this at the pet store. They said, why don't you use this and take after you obviously take out the plumbing and stuff that's causing the problem, then you can take out the, then you could put this in. So I'm going to put that in my power filter. I have a hang on the back power filter. As you saw in my past videos, I have the tidal wave, or the tidal it's called, or whatever it's called. I got that one. It's pretty cool. I like it. It's a nice setup. Has a top skimmer and everything. It's been working great for me now. So I have that. So I'm going to put this pouch inside of there for 2-3 weeks and let it soak it all up. And plus with my water changes, I should be able to get out the copper as quick as possible. And then hopefully in about 2 weeks to a month, I should be ready to get more invertebrates and test it out and see how it goes, because I feel bad, that they died, and I can't, I couldn't figure it out, but it seems like the copper is probably my culprit of what's going on. So maybe it's the, you don't notice it, maybe the same thing happening with your tank, and that's all we're here is to learn all together as much as we can, so we can get better results on our reef and fish tanks that we want by helping each other out and learning from each other's mistakes. So let's get this out. Let's get this unplugged. I gotta unplug it first. We'll drain it. Oh shit, is it gonna... It's probably gonna, what's it called on me, isn't it? It's gonna just take it all out and siphon it out. Alright, so I gotta take the pump out first because I feel that it's gonna siphon the water out, and then I'm just gonna lose a crap load of water for no reason. So, I've had that happen before. Obviously don't do the same mistakes that I'm doing. Learn from mine and be a better reefer. So let's take this out. Let me get a towel or a bucket or something to put it in. Alright, so I got it out, and as you can see, this is my setup that I have right here, and this is where the brass is that I think that it's eating away and putting it inside the fish tank, on these two fittings right here. So that's up close is what it looks like. So I got to figure out something else. I got to find stainless steel or plastic. Hopefully I can find plastic instead of this, and maybe I'll find, and then I can put this back together and fix it properly, and then be using the UV sterilizer again. Because it does help with algae, I notice. Algae doesn't grow as much with it, so it does help with the algae. So that's the reason why I'm going to want it. So I will have it set up. And also it's good with, well, it depends on your pump size, but it's also good for, your fish to keep, fungus and bacteria at bay. So it also helps out with that as well. So that's just an up close, pretty much of pretty much what my thing looks like right there. And the pump's right there. And that's kind of what it looks like. Alright, so, like I said, if your invertebrates are dying, you're having a big problem, then, I would look into, something that's what's happening with mine and see what's up. And, maybe it's the same thing, maybe it's not, who knows. But at least get some ideas, help you out, get your tank running a little bit better than mine has. And you should be good. All right. So that's about it. That was just me taking it out. Just an update, giving you an update on my invertebrates of why I don't have any in there, why they're pretty much dead. And, oh, wow, I cut my finger open on something. All right. So, anyway. That's a little update on the fish tank on the 40-gallon breeder. And, I'll give you another update as soon as I see what goes on. Let's try to get this copper out so I can get some shrimp and crabs in here and see what's up. All right. Thank you, everybody, for watching Glenn Belver Reviews. I am out. Have a great day. If you have any questions or comments, please post them down below. I would love to know. Also, please subscribe to my channel and join me on my review adventures on everything else that I put up on for reviews and stuff. All right. Everybody be safe. Have a good one. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.